Right, let's get this started. So we're going to be taking a look at some of the meetings. We're just going to go to Chepstow for a minute. There was a couple of interesting horses on the card for me. However, they're having their first runs of the season, so I with the kind of a watch and brief, but also just give them a mention that could be interesting too. Right, don't forget, lads, too, we're having the Coldbeer Sports Raffle for a share in the 100 Club going ahead Friday. Only 7 tickets sold so far. The plan was to sell 30. It's going ahead regardless of if I sell the 30 or not. So don't miss out Friday evening, your chance to win a share. You got a 7-to-1 chance there now, €50 per ticket. I'll attach the links to the video on YouTube and on Facebook. The links are all over the page. You'll read it there, the Coldbeer Sports 100 Club Raffle. So if you want to get involved in that, get your ticket in. It's going ahead Friday, regardless if I sell the 30 tickets or not. So great value for someone that'd like to win. Right, we're going to go to Chepstow and just talk about a couple of things here. So the first race, obviously, Escaparty absolutely bolted in the last day. I thought came right back to form, very well handicapped. A lot of horses didn't finish. That powered through. It's got £7 extra today, 9 to 10, and probably should be winning. However, an interesting horse for me is Heart and Heart. Now, I was considering tipping this up, but first run of the season, Escaparty was so impressive the last day. But with Escaparty being so impressive the last day, it leaves horses like this, you know, progressive 6-year-old, a nice price. But I don't know, maybe Heart and Heart could one that could run well today with the hope to back it in the future. So that's in the first race. Venetia Williams' horse, clearly in rude health, clearly hard to beat, but Heart and Heart could be interesting. Right, we have to touch on a very interesting novice chase here then. Novice limited handicap chase, where Tamaris is going to be a short order here for Paul Nicholls. Always look to find big horse. Colonel Harry out of the office. Now, out of the office fell early on Chase debut, but he has some nice form. He's a nice horse, Colonel Harry. But I'm sure Paul Nicholls will be hoping this horse can get off the mark. He has form on all sorts of ground. He did have a wind up, quite common for Paul Nicholls. Interesting race. Look, I won't be having a bet now. I'll just be watching it. But definitely interesting. But the most interesting horse of the day for me, but I can't bring myself to back him first time back because I don't know where he's been all this time. And we're going to touch on another angle in a minute too. So I want to touch on something for you. In the 240 at Chepstow, I see Gavin Sheehan takes the ride on a Kim Bailey horse who's been really solid at the head of the market, Heroes de Romane. Now, Heroes de Romane looks clear favourite here and clearly looks fancied. However, this tells me David Bass has gone to ride a horse, 2 horses actually, in Warwick. And then I'm thinking, right, what's going on here? So there's a horse running in a novice handicap chase in Warwick. We'll come to that in a minute. He's first run over fences. Let's come to that in a minute. That David Bass has gone to ride him and Bob's No Hope, or whatever it's called. So it's very interesting that this is very strong here, but the stable jockey's gone to Warwick. So does that tell me the horse in the novice handicap chase could be very well handicapped first run over fences? I don't know. He's around 4 to 1. But it's just interesting. Maybe they all have good chances and they'll just all run well. Right. The most interesting horse for me, who let me down for an absolute monster touch in Fontwell when beating an absolute nostril. I nearly cried. Leading Swoop. He's a 7-year-old, but I don't know why we haven't seen him since then. Very progressive now. Heavy ground today. Handicap first back. Is he better than this handicap mark? Yes. Has he got a good young jockey? Yes. But it's first run in 283 days on heavy ground. So I'm just going to sit out today. Hopefully he shows something without winning and then maybe back him the next day. But if he's right, if this horse is right and ready to go, he probably would win if he handles the heavy ground. But I just don't know where he's been all this time, so I have to leave him alone. Right, so let's switch over here to Warwick and just check out this horse. the insane value here, the $12.99 a month here. Vinny Dolan, yes, would you not buy the last 29 tickets? Right, just to touch on the raffle once more, it's going ahead Friday. Don't miss out, only 7 tickets sold, a 1 in 7 chance of winning. The goal was every 30 tickets we'd sell a share, give a raffle a share. However, there's only it's not even going to make the 30 tickets, but I will do it Friday evening as promised. Right, so to touch on another interesting horse in the first race at Warwick was Bonanza Boy. It's only a 6-year-old, and I just thought I liked the trainer, Jeremy Scott. They tend to do very well. And this horse is completely unexposed, I feel. I think there could be more to come. And might just improve this year. Can it win first time back? I don't know, Bonanza Boy. Like I said, I've nothing for the Patreon service today. I'm just giving you a few horses I think are interesting. But Friday is going to be a big day. Also, we have a few runners ourselves at Coldbeer Sports tomorrow. Mafia Power makes his hurdling debut. Not sure what to expect really, but it'd be nice just to get him started with a look at the future. Mirandy second goes over fences, and also I see Paddy Jake Stevens is running as well in the novice hurdle, a horse I bought in the sales. He mightn't be too bad of a horse. Mirandy would want to be getting around on his feet, and if he does that, he could be bang there tomorrow in a race where if he survives his first run over fences, I think he'd be bang there. It's just getting around on his feet. So it'll be interesting to see. Like I said, Jake Stevens making, or Mirandy's Mafia making his hurdling debut is more, I think, of get him out, see where we are with a look to the future. Just first run of the campaign. Not sure what to expect, to be honest. But yeah, get him out, get a run under his belt and reevaluate from there. But no, I do think Mirandy, if he stays on his feet, first run over fences, should be bang there. Should have a nice each, nice, should be thereabouts anyway. But Bonanza Boy anyway, right, that's in the first. I just want to find this novice chase or this handicap chase. This handicap chase in Warwick that David Bass has disowned a favourite in. Let's see, is there any money for it even? Oh, see, there you go. It's out now. I just turned it on. It's after being backed from 4-1 to 2-1. Hurling on the ditch. So this is obviously why. David Bass has gone to ride this horse. It's got a wind up. First run in a novice handicap chase. Put me down for 2. Alright, Curtis. I'll put you down for 2. Curtis. Right. So, hurling on the ditch, lads. I knew there was something why Bassey wasn't going to ride that favourite. So this is clearly probably well thought of as the next step going novice handicap chasing. It ran alright a few times over hurdles, didn't set the world alight. But who knows, could make a much better chaser after the wind up. So keep an eye on hurler on the ditch today. I did have an incline this morning that there was something up alright. And now the money tells you that this is well fancied. There also is another runner called Bob Hope, No Hope, or let's see, is there any money for that one? No, not really, but still you have to respect it, the fact he's jumped ship from a 13-8 favourite in Chepstow to ride 2 horses. So Kim Bailey's 3 runners today, keep an eye on them all, could be very interesting. But hurling on the ditch could step up on everything it's done so far. So those were kind of the interesting things. Check it out if you want, have a look. Like I said, no bet for the service today. But really looking forward to the next few days. Right, so keep following. Get signed up to the service if you want. Links all over the channel. If you want to get involved with the raffle, get your ticket now. Friday, it's going ahead regardless if I sell the tickets or not. So massive value. You could win a full share. If you come in there now, you have a 1 in 8 chance. You have a 1 in 8 chance of winning. So could be interesting. Right, take care and God bless.